Hello YouTube, it's Peter Gaming Scotland here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well and gaming lots. So in today's video we'll be looking at the most anticipated games of 2018. Part number 4. Now this video will include games from October, November and December 2018. So this part was initially meant to be uploaded at the end of September, start of October, but the reason I'm uploading it now, we're currently in the first week in November. Well, I'm recording the video in the first week in November, but whether I'm hoping to get this video up as soon as possible, because with these types of videos where I'm trying to predict or try to show you the games that are coming out for October or in the future, shall we say, release dates can change at any time. That's why I put a wee disclaimer in these types of videos and any videos in the future that I'm going to say, okay, games for this month is coming out then. At the time of recording, that is the information I've got, and obviously we know in the gaming industry games can get delayed at any time, so which makes that information in previous videos wrong, which was obviously I'd like to apologise, because I want to try and make sure that the information that I'm providing in any video that I do is correct, full stop. It's 100% accurate and correct, so you can use these as factual pieces of information in these videos. Now obviously, if you go back to the first part, I've said obviously God of War is coming out in March. Now at the time of recording, that was correct at the time, but obviously we know God of War came out in April, and obviously that is the chance you take if you do these videos and prepare them at the time a few months in advance. Obviously things will change, or they might not change, but probably they'll change and they will be wrong in older videos. So that is, in the first part I've said God of War is coming at the end of March, when obviously it's April, but it's only with hindsight that you can see that these games have been delayed. But anyway, that has been a little issue I'm having. Obviously at the time of recording, these videos are factually 100% correct, and going forward I'll make sure that all the information in these videos, or any video that I do, is 100% to the best of my knowledge. So that's why this final part in this most anticipated games series or mini series has been delayed till the start of November. But yet we still, obviously the games that have came out in October, which I'll speak about shortly, have now came out, and I have been enjoying and playing them quite a bit. The games in November could still change, the release dates could still change at any time, and also the games in December could also change at any time. That's basically why I've cleared it up, because I've had a message saying, oh, what you said in the first part was wrong. Well, technically at the time it was right, but obviously in hindsight it was wrong, and obviously that's why I want to clear that up at the start of this video. So that's why this video is a bit later than normal. Obviously there wasn't really a time scale for these types of videos, but anyway, since that's cleared up, going forward I will try my absolute best to make sure all the information that I provide in these videos are 100% accurate. Obviously at the time of recording things can change, but that is just the gaming industry for you, and that's why I put a wee disclaimer at the start of the video to make sure that you know when you watch it at the time of recording these were the release dates for these games, but in the future it could change, and that's why I put a wee disclaimer in. But since that's been cleared up, let's go on to the games for October, November and December. Now obviously we had a pretty quiet summer. It started to pick up again in sort of September time. Now October is a really busy month for games, and obviously my two highlights for one of the most anticipated games was obviously Red Dead Redemption 2. Now I have been currently playing this game non-stop. I have taken a break currently for Spyro. I'm really enjoying that game, which I'll talk about later on in the video. But Red Dead Redemption 2, the hype for this game was incredible. One of the biggest and best open world games I've ever played. Now Rockstar are really good at making open world games full stop. The attention to detail can be a positive, but for me I felt it quite negative. As I say, this is not a full review of Red Dead Redemption 2. I've not even scratched the surface of the game. I'm currently in chapter 3. Now I believe there's 6 or 7 chapters in the game, in the third one, so I wouldn't even say I'm halfway through, because I'm just going through the game so slowly and meticulously, because I'm really enjoying the game that I've currently, I don't know how long I've put into it either. I'm on chapter 3. Some of you guys might be ahead of that, or might be just before it, but I'm literally going through it step by step. I will try and platinum it, but as I say, there's always that trophy in Rockstar games where you've got to get 70 missions, gold medals or something, so that's the one that's going to stump me. And also the online currently at recording isn't out yet, or is meant to be coming out shortly. And also online trophies, I'm not a big fan of them because it's just pure luck whether you get them, but I'm really enjoying Red Dead Redemption 2, really enjoying the game. The graphics are absolutely phenomenal. The interactivity in the game and the story so far, I don't want to spoil it, obviously you'll probably know more than me, but story so far is fantastic. The NPCs are really brilliant, and also they've got so much to say. Voice actors they've used are fantastic and brilliant, and they're all different, which is cool. And I like the fact you can just explore the world and just come across random side quests or random strangers, or just admire the view with your horse. Now I've had a couple of deaths with the horses, randomly going round, get shot up on a bridge, and horse died, didn't have any horse revives. But yeah, this game is absolutely massive. It's going to take me a lot longer than 60 hours to complete the campaign. I will go back when I've done with Spyro, all 3 games, all platinumed all them. But yeah, so that was Red Dead Redemption 2, having a lot of fun with it, and really looking forward to hopefully finishing it in the days to come. Now that was a bit long, but now we're going to be looking at Black Ops 4. Now I do like a Call of Duty Black Ops game. Drake are good at making like the zombies. I've dabbled with the zombies. As I say, I did a review for Black Ops 4, so if you want to see my opinion on that, then go and watch that video on my channel. So go and watch that if you want to know my thoughts on Black Ops 4. But yeah, my main part of the game is obviously multiplayer. I really do like the multiplayer in Treyarch Call of Duties. I'll enjoy Black Ops 1 and 2. 3 not so much with the specialists, and again with Black Ops 4 the specialists, not really a fan of them, but I have played a lot of it, been grinding with a lot of double XP on the cans of Monster, really enjoying the Monster cans, like where you can put your double XP on Monster Energy, Call of Duty's affiliate website, that you can just keep getting double XP every time, so that's why I've leveled up really quickly. Currently Prestige 4 in the game. I think that's quite good, but obviously I just play for fun. I play with my friend from school. He's Prestige 8, so that's quite a lot already, and the game's been out maybe a month if that. So anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying Black Ops 4, but they've just released their black market, or their microtransactions, which I'm a bit peeved off at. I did know they were coming. I will just jump on and play with my pal when he wants to play. Black Ops 4 is a good Call of Duty, but they always ruin it with the microtransactions. So they're the couple highlights for October. Now you've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey as well. Assassin's Creed is also a good franchise, which I've not played many of Assassin's Creed games, but it does look really good from what I've seen of it. Now we're into November. Obviously we've had the Spyro Remastered Trilogy. Really enjoying the game. I platinumed the first game, Spyro 1, in 3 days. A fantastic game, really easy. I found it really easy. 100% everything, got all the dragons, got all the eggs, got all the gems, and got all the trophies. So yeah, so now I'm on Spyro 2, just started Spyro 2. There's more to Spyro 2 than the first one. You can actually swim in Spyro 2, whereas in the first one you couldn't. And also you can hover, which makes a big difference to getting the gems on really faraway ledges and platforms, which is really good. Spyro 2, and I'll be playing Spyro 3, hopefully get that platinum too, and then going back to Red Dead Redemption. But also there's another game in November called The Quiet Man. Now this was announced, and also there was a bit of a wee gameplay teaser trailer type thing at E3. Now it's made by Square Enix, and it's almost like a Heavy Rain type game where it's quite linear story focused, but in this one it's almost like an interactive movie. There's a lot of cutscenes and the gameplay is a bit repetitive from what I've seen online. I might still pick it up. There's no got a platinum on it, there's just 100%. So basically you watch a cutscene, you take out a few enemies, you watch a cutscene, you take out a few enemies, you go to a new level, rinse and repeat, and that's pretty much the game. It's only about 2 hours long from what I've read online, so I might pick it up, I might not, but I was wanting to play it, wanted to pick it up, but it's not got a platinum, and the game's very short and buggy, so I might just pass it on that game. And also we've got The Forest. Now The Forest is an open world survival game where you literally start off with nothing, and just by killing enemies and making weapons you can build like bases. It kind of reminds me of Far Cry Primal, that sort of style of gameplay, and also Ark Survival Evolved. Forest reminds me of a survival horror game where you kill enemies, upgrade your weapons, build bases, collect loot. I believe better if you watch somebody on Twitch or on YouTube play it, I think. But yeah, it's a really good game to play with friends, I believe. And so finally we're into the games of December. Now there are loads of games in December to round off the year, but a couple of highlights. Just Cause 4, I've not actually played the Just Cause series at all. I know the Just Cause 3, the previous game, was released on PS Plus for free. I think that was back in the summer. Well, Just Cause 4 is coming out December the 4th, which is not too long. I might pick this up, I might not, depending on how difficult the platinum is, I don't know. And we've finally got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds coming on December the 8th now. This game has been out for Xbox and PC for a good couple of years. I don't think anybody plays PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It was quite big in 2015, 2016. It sort of blew up the Battle Royale genre on YouTube and also just in games in general. There's been a lot of clones of it now with Blackout and Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but I don't personally think this is any better. I think it's came a bit late. I'm glad they've put it finally on PS4, but Kill is a much better Battle Royale mode than PUBG. I think a lot more people will probably buy it because it's on PlayStation now, and they might see the numbers spike a wee bit, but for me personally, it's not really something that I'm looking to play or pick up at the moment. And finally, I want to just say a wee bit about Fallout 76. That's in the process of coming out at the time of recording, and personally, it's not really a game that I'm into. Yeah, I played Fallout 4, I thought that was really good. The fact you can just explore the big world, level up, and do the main missions, and do a couple of side quests was fun, but having an open world game and no story, I suppose you've got to make your own fun in an open world online where the only other players are just fellow online players. I think that sort of game, if and when they fix the bugs and lag and frame drops, could become a really good game. I think that's the sort of game you would play with your pals to take down the enemies together and have a lot of fun with friends. But on your own, I don't know, I've not personally played it, I've not seen much online about it, but from what I've read and a small bit I've seen, there's a lot of bugs to it. So hopefully Bethesda actually get their finger out and fix the bugs, fix the frame drops. It might potentially be a game worth playing, but at the moment it doesn't look like it. But anyway guys, that has been my most anticipated games of 2018, part number 4 and the final part in this series. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and before we go, let me know what games you've been playing or are going to be playing in 2018 or early 2019, or what games in general you're looking forward to. And as always, thank you very much indeed for watching. I've been PH3 Gaming Scotland, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks very much indeed guys, bye bye.